Hey guys, welcome to EURUSD review. I'm going to go over a couple different things and try to be brief as possible. We're going to start with the big picture macro look and just kind of go over what I've been looking at for the past few months before I get down to what's been going on the past week or so. So since April, we got up to this high and then we started flagging out. You can see we broke out and back tested it a couple times before setting some new highs, afterwards which we sold back down and back tested it one more time here clearly in the beginning of August. Once we broke out of that bull flag, we started flagging over here. Now you can see that. I'm going to try to zoom out of here, try to clean it up for you. Bear with me. Give me 1 second, please. Okay, so we were flagging here since the end of June. We lost the flag. You can see we bounced at that flag, lost it, came back to backtest that other bull flag, and then we came back into the flag, backtested it right here on the beginning of August, and then took off. There was a couple failed breakdowns here right around that flag middle line, and then from there we went back to test the top of that flag a couple times here, and you can see clearly we broke out of that place around the beginning of September, end of August a couple times, but we rejected. We finally got through the first week of September, back tested it once, tried to break out, came back within that flag, set up a couple failed breakdowns here. You can see one here, this low was undercut, and then another one here, this low was undercut. That one was perfect, gorgeous. That's the type of setup you're trying to trade, and then that would have got you long from around 1700 all the way up to like new high around 19 something, over 200 points in the matter of, you're looking at less than a week. So since then we did end up breaking out now, so we have officially broken out. If we come back into this area, it could set up a nice long, but if we can't set up a long, we could go down a long way down, but I don't anticipate that. We've been bullish. If you've watched my video since my very first one, we're up, I don't know, almost 2,000 points since then. With that said, let's get into more of a smaller chart and see what's been going on the past week or so. So let's start here last Friday. We were still underneath that current flag, just setting up here. We had a little failed breakdown set up Friday morning. You can see we lost this low. We consolidated below for a while. It was one of the longest longs that it took to take off, but eventually we did take off. We even back tested the breakout area before going up. One more entry Monday late, early morning, and from there we came back to the macro level. You can see this macro level, blue level, which was done a long time ago, had multiple hits directly, one, two, before breaking out, and then we came back to back test it last Thursday. There was not much setup, which is why you did not see any videos from me all last week. You can see we're just kind of just going up, up, up. Not many failed breakdowns, not many lows to work with. So when I don't have setups, I don't force them. I just kind of hold on to what I have and wait for the setups. Eventually, we peaked at FOMC on Wednesday, all the way up to about 1919. My target here was 1922. We almost got there. I think we should get there at some point. After that, we started setting up some lows. Finally, we have a low here that I tried to set up Wednesday late night. We finally got a nice fail breakdown. So I was watching this low right here. We lost it overnight, undercut it, and then took off. So I missed that because I was sleeping, but that would have been a great setup. Afterwards, which Thursday morning, we kept on selling after reaching this area. We undercut this low just by a little, and these lows right here. I figured since we hit that macro back test, I was willing to take that chance on the small dip. Usually I prefer a couple points below for our failed breakdowns. We undercut that low, tagged the macro, very bullish. Took the long, that worked out great. We consolidated below this reclaim level as well as what would have been another failed breakdown. And we rejected there hard. Eventually we came down, and now we're looking at Friday, and I had a nice little failed breakdown there. Excuse me. This red line represents a low. We lost that low around 8:15, 8:30. Um, I saw that we held it twice, even at 8:45. Good acceptance for me. I went long, and then right after, I got a nice 16-point boost back up to the macro level. I took some profit, a little bit more profit, one level up, and then from there we just consolidated down, and now we're consolidating below or right around this macro level. Realistically, the next few setups, we do have an active failed breakdown, so that's what I'm looking at first and foremost. So I am bullish in that sense. We'll be trying to reclaim this level above. If we can't, maybe we'll get a little bit of a dip and recovery failed breakdown at this low. Ideally, this new low that was set. And if that doesn't work out, we would probably make our way down to test these lows and or this one to set up the next failed breakdown, because they just keep on happening in all these tickers that I'm showing you guys. So again, on the downside, if we sell failed breakdown of these lows, or ideally even this one right here, it will be a great setup on Sunday open. On the other side, if we go up and don't push down, the reclaim of this area zone could be one setup. Otherwise, a little bit above, because that'll be a failed breakdown continuance of this low right here. So we're active already with this little mini failed breakdown. We could get more upside if we can reclaim this level and this zone right here. That'll backtest these levels above. So Euro USD back at this bull flag resistance. Let's see if they can hold it and make it a support, and then continue back up after setting some recent highs.